Search for the recon team. We're just gonna enter into the wilderness and see what we find. I guess just move east, see what we stumble upon. A little more of them. You have ammunition.
Hey.
I'm all ears.
22. No ammunition for that. Couple of fusion cells. Legendary mole rat. Poisoner's laser musket. Seriously? Target is poisoned for 10 seconds. 3 points of poison damage. That's probably damage per second though. Why am I collecting mole rat teeth? Suppose we can get bone from them. Hide probably provides leather. Seems logical enough. Vital blood cell. Do I have mutant hound meat? And thank you for bugging out again. 154 stim packs. When I'm going to replay this, I'll have to check some mods. I don't really miss anything at this moment. That's a good thing. I would definitely like to see if some has improved on certain aspects. But
That's it.
I would be looking for improvements, not really
That a little too well.
fixes to big problems. But maybe a bit harder difficulty. Something that makes you sweat a little bit. We have there's a mine there, but it's not where we want to go. I'm assuming it's a mine. I mean, it's a pickaxe and a shovel. What the fuck would it be if it's not a mine? Should we go? No. Yeah. Should we go further north? We can. Look, pretty barren area in general. Ah, there's some kind of farm here. Surprise, surprise. Seems to be everywhere. Might as well aim for the farm unless we find something more interesting. Even if we are not going to really take
The
advantage of it.
detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Leave it alone. Life within the wasteland isn't easy for animals either. Okay, I would say that's very probably contains something, but it's not a map marker per se. It's just a little bit of a garbage. Maybe a few dogs. They did detect it.
I don't... There! Look clear.
Well, we've killed them. Viable plots. Might as well take a look what we get out of it. Wild corn. I don't really care about wild corn anymore. I can have all the corn I ever want. And plant more. Cap stash. 35 caps. Whoop-a-doo. Well, it's free caps. You have to work for it really. Shouldn't be complaining. Rum bottle. That's just glass, I think. Ooh. Glowing fungus. That's useful. Anti-radiation medication. Again, this is something that Darknet might be useful in. That away. Okay. Not particularly interesting, but you want to sleep with the dogs? There's a mattress for you. That's about it. Cool. There's a signal tower. I wonder if those towers are connected to the Institute teleportation capability. I mean, they have to have, if it's a signal, I doubt it's some kind of a Star Trek technology where you can just transport all over the world without any restrictions. I bet it has some requirements, and it requires a network to function. So maybe we'll have to either use the signal towers or we'll have to sabotage them so they can't use them. What's that?
Good.
Nuclear material. Radiated blood. I stopped there like an idiot for staring at the glowing rat roach for a bit too long. Wasn't expecting it. I might as well talk to these people. Look up pretty standard farm.
Hi.
Yeah?
Can't talk about anything. You aren't allied.
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
What do you need?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat, and destroy most everything else. And if they ever took us by surprise, we'd all be dead. We can't live like this. Please, you've got to help us.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were gonna do.
Medford Memorial Hospital. Hospital. Well, it's a free map location for us. It's exactly where we sort of need to go anyway. I'm a bit surprised I haven't... There's an airplane wreckage there. I'm a bit surprised.
Hey there. Been a long time. How you holding up?
Nick. Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen, but it gets easier every day.
Yeah, that's real good to hear. Well, I just wanted to check in. You ever need anything, you stop by the office.
Sure, you got it. Thanks, Nick.
I suppose we're heading toward the signal tower instead of the airplane. Or are we? Signal tower is somewhere right at the edge. And if we go by experience, there's nothing there, not really. It seems to be connected to something else. Something we really can't do at the moment. Maybe we should just head for the airplane. Keep our eyes open at the same time. There's something there. But it's not really where we want to go. Some unknown sites directly south of us. Never seen that before. I don't know what it is. Unknown junkyard and unknown airplane. Where would they be? They're, I guess, in this general area. Multiple ones. Like a guard post. Abandoned now, but definitely a guard post. Another elevator. Another mercenary site, yeah. We know the drill. If we go up, there's probably a couple of mercenaries and a turret waiting for us. At the same time, why not? We would have to get it down first. How the hell are we gonna do that? Yeah, even if we go there, we're not gonna get up. I'm inclined to try to do it. I mean, the point of coming here was part to explore too. That's why I'm going to those sites south instead of just heading straight for the target. Another gigantic crash airplane. Cut the highway in half. suppose we went to the airplane then.
Something's out there. Nice try.
Laser,
Mission
so
accomplished.
very likely the mercenaries are involved. No hostile reaction. So those could be friendlies. Wouldn't like to take chances though. First things first, and this is not a... well... maybe we can use the elevator to get higher up. Turrets.
What's that?
Also dummies, for some reason. It's like they want to pretend that there's an active guard here while this is actually undefended.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Guess they were sleeping. Didn't think that was a possibility, really. I mean, surely at least one of them would have tried to stay as a guard. Well, I suppose it worked. They had enough automated defenses here that they were waking up when the time arrived.
Yes.
Medical liquid nitrogen dispenser. Just a couple of units of steel. Not really worth much. I was expecting it might have chemicals, coolant, something like that. Okay. Definitely people higher up. I'm a little bit concerned. What about the other side of this wall? To go there is their way back. It's gonna go up or down. I would say down. Because I remember there being something below there. However, I don't recall anything being below this one. So this would much more likely go just up. Charging laser sniper rifle. I'm surprised no one seems to be here. Coca-Cola. So what was the point of coming up here? What was the point of sitting up here, rather? Because they're producing energy, but for what? There's nothing that requires energy really here. Because you count the elevator, I suppose. Well, it's free ammunition for us. Hard to complain about that. We might actually want to rest here. I don't look forward to moving around there during nighttime. Certainly doable, but it's much easier on the eyes if I can do it in broad daylight.
Who's there?
Hey,
Where the hell
find
did
any
you come
pieces of
from?
my leg, you grab them.
Come with armor pieces. Right. Right. Ah, god damn it. Just, oh, for fuck's sakes. Need a place to rest. It's a carry weight situation. Not good, but I still carry some crap. Right. Just rest. Ugh. 2287. It's gonna be Christmas soon. I think I'll use the elevator. Right. I do intend to go to the airplane too. We're going to sort of go there, hook to the left, and go to the airplane. I don't want to go from that direction. There's at least some chance that the people living there are not hostile towards us, and the only benefit of going there is that we could snipe them, which, unless I'm certain that they're hostile, I don't particularly want to do. It's a cemetery. It is. Wildwood Cemetery. ghouls. Maybe. I would wish that there weren't ghouls here. They're not zombies. Not sure if Nick would approve of our grave robbing, although there's nothing really to rob here. What exactly is here? I'm not even detecting any hostiles either. Might as well follow the path and see what we find. A couple of crypts or tombs and a few graves. Doesn't look like there's anything too special here. Can't really do anything with the gravestones either. Just sort of trying to check if someone has left any loots there. Okay, can't open this one. Can't open this one. So what exactly lives here? Has to be something worthwhile, otherwise why make it a location in the first place? Well, it's a good source for bones, I suppose. I think I'll leave the graves alone. Unless I have a basketball. Overriding reason not to. Looks like a fairly uninteresting place overall. Probably harmless too. Beer bottle. This is clearly some kind of an altar now. Something's here.
Who's there?
Raiders. Yeah, this looks more like some kind of a weird cultist than a proper raider. Yeah, I'm still not really seeing what the point of this place is. It's pretty much some kind of church-like building at the front, and that's it. So, If that doesn't have something, this is pretty worthless place. Maybe you need to come back here at a certain time of day or something like that. This Total Hack.
Excellent.
You collect an issue of Total Hack, includes turret hacking source code, turret override program added. Eh? Hopefully it is the one where we can get them to attack others. I really hope that it is. It's clearly some kind of turret effective option that we now have. I still don't really get why it's what the fuck is it here? Why a cemetery? I suppose on a positive note, it's trivially easy to get, even early game. I mean, you don't basically have to encounter a single enemy to get it. I mainly feel just a huge sense of relief, but at the same time I'm sort of afraid to feel the relief because I don't really know what it does. Yeah, something involving turrets, but what exactly? I mean, there could be a lot of these hacking things. So, is it? How many options does this open? Does it? Or, for example, usual options is have them attack enemies, or have them attack everything, or things like that. So I'm wondering, does this game even have all those options? And if they have, are there individual hacking magazine options, or did this unlock all of them? So I'm a little bit unsure what exactly I just found. I still don't like that it's tied to a magazine in the first place. I would have been much more happier, I think, with a perk option. Like some kind of a automated system mastery. It doesn't have to be a lot, like maybe 2 levels. Something like that, something simple. Gain mastery of the ability. Not sure what the options would be. I mean, if one opens up turret options, what would the other be? Maybe in general be able to turn all defenses against enemies. Maybe something else. Either way. So, female raider lived here. And that's the end of it, I guess. Anyone seen Nick in a while? The car just moved. I'm imagining things. Right. There's something there. Looks like a settlement. Crash yard there, but it's in the wrong direction. Go to the Skylands flight. Actually, I'll do something different. I'll go quickly to the Red Rocket. Just to get Nick back.
Hey, you got a sec?
We talk?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but Well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life, trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? I got it. Crumblebot. 3000.
Don't be a dick.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
But the name suggestion I don't think is a bad one. I mean, if he wants something of his own, a good start would be a name.
Hey.
There's something you need? You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime. Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things. Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Whoa, Nick. You can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
Yes. Might as well support Nick.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston Police Evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Yeah, I recall it being mentioned. Didn't expect it to be connected to Nick, but that's not important. It's not what we're going to do now anyway. What do I have? I have way too much something. Oh, fucker.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Do you need a... Where he... She doesn't have food, though. You like carrots, don't you? Oh, we have a huge amount of corn, too. And we don't need a lot, just so that someone being stationed here might actually live. I don't think she really needs it because she's a companion, but no harm in it. $1,634 steel, right. No defenses, I'm actually surprised by that. We try shotgun turret. Heavy laser. Don't have the science for it. Could do a laser turret. Why can't I do a normal laser? I can. I don't think so though. I'm sort of interested in trying the shotgun turret. However, I have no idea what would be a good place to put it. If I put it here, does it even shoot outside? I might as well then try to block the entrances. So it would be basically just harassing anyone who dares to show his face here. Alternatively, I suppose we could try to... Well... Yeah, the question becomes, what exactly are we trying to achieve with this? But a window seems like a good place to try it. Probably as close as possible. Should give 2 bars electricity. We do have electricity, don't we? No. Well, enough of that then. Let's stick a heavy machine gun turret somewhere. How do I build a ladder upstairs? I think I probably have. No? Surprise. I would think that I had. Right. Come on. Jesus Christ. Well, this is weird. Can't actually place anything on top of that, right? Ah, crap. We'd have to elevate this a little bit. But with what? I suppose we could also place maybe a roof tile correctly, that would do it. I don't care. Why am I even doing this? Because Piper is here. Right. That might be the problem. Could you people go somewhere else? I don't want to start messing with it now. Just dump the crap and let's move out. Charging laser sniper rifle. Ooh. Can I
It's a nice little setup.
scrap
Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency.
steel only? Yeah, that's something that's worthless to scrap. How about laser weaponry? Plastics and screws. Not exactly interesting. Okay, fiber optics from a rifle. Crystal circuitry. Totally worth it. Laser musket. Screws and plastic. So it's basically the mods that really are worth scrapping, and they can only be scrapped if they're attached to a weapon. They cannot be individually scrapped. Right. Now, a couple of food items. Ooh, I didn't realize we have armor pieces too. Baseball cap, really? Food items. Usually I wouldn't bother, but I think we have quite a lot of them. Right. Let's go. Skyline's flight. We'll approach it from the cemetery. To say super mutants have been somewhat disappointing. I suppose because usually I sort of assume that they're carrying more heavy weaponry, but here they've been carrying the same shit that everyone is using. And it's just no good. We're gonna go here and wait for morning. Wonder if, well, every companion probably has a companion quest in this game. And they'll only give it to you if you've known them for some time. Done things to make them feel better about you. With Nick, helping people. doing lockpicking, hacking, that sort of thing. Simple stuff. Where is he? Not sure why I'm using this. I can't do sniping anyway. I have grenades. 6 Molotov cocktails. Okay. Rely on them in case things turn badly. Some kind of a hut there, a swamp there. Right. We know this is occupied. We just don't know who's occupying it. Maybe raiders, maybe those mercenaries, maybe something else. I'm expecting it to be hostile, really, because usually these type of sites don't have friendlies, but we'll see. It's a caravan. Caravan guards. The actual trader doesn't seem to be anywhere. Where did my gun go? Radiation.
That's all. It went dark.
Lots of radiation. I think I'll go with the drugs this time. Super mutants.
Sounding all clear.
No, it's Brotherhood of Steel Knight.
Wait, what was that?
Safety's off.
Taking damage! I must be daydreaming.
Oh, Feral Ghouls.
Nice.
Lone Dirt Loungewear. That's sakes. Brotherhood Initiates. Automatic laser pistol. I have no idea how useful that is.
Thank you for the assist, Knight.
So the engines are radioactive. Combat shotgun. I think it's the same type of weapon I have now. And I've changed the name, so I wouldn't really notice. Combat shot. Might as well take it. Military cap, fusion cells. Hidden compartment, master lock. Ooh.
Sweet.
Ammo, ammo, drugs, ammo, drugs, lots of drugs. Money. Skyline smuggling manifest. Weapons. Combat rifles.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
What exactly did we get? Was it Skylines? Yeah, this is too long of a list. Some kind of inventory management would be nice. Blah blah blah. Medics buff out Mentans, combat rifle, 45 caliber rounds, 10mm weapons, 10mm round, flamer fuel, 2,500 cash. Well. A mop. Bible blood. You can get good clothing out of this, if nothing else.
Got it.
Postman uniform. Charisma and endurance. No thanks.
Got it.
We already have a tuxedo. Wouldn't have hurt to have a spare.
Nice.
Ammo, laser, fusion cells, gamma rounds, gold watch. Loot wise, this has been a great place. Gas canister. Okay. Being detected. I'm not quite sure by what. Bayoneted light combat sniper rifle. We have a sniper rifle already. Time to be low on carry weight. We have to do some kind of quick travel to get rid of loot. This time I'd rather go to a marketplace where we can just sell these. Maybe get more ammunition. I suppose we could work with the brother though, because
That's it.
we need to be able to provide for the companion. That's the bigger problem, I think. Although shotgun shells certainly wouldn't hurt. There's definitely fighting going on here. Fusion core. Drugs. Ooh. Burned comic books. Man to Man. Grognak comic. Fusion cells. Plasma cartridges.
Hey there.
On your way, soldier.
Luxo Brew coffee pot. Drugs. Pipe pistol. Astoundingly awesome tails.
Hell yeah.
Do plus 5% damage against wireless. Well, whoop-a-doo. They're nice. I say whoop-a-doo, but they're nice. I mean, it's something that you're not going to really miss if you don't get. At the same time, it's a useful benefit. I feel it's just okay. I do like the hacking magazine thing a lot more. I just wished it wasn't in a magazine. I mean, it's actually allows you to do new things. However, I've been waiting for it for so long. I just didn't like it that it's hidden behind it like that. Okay, there's a cottage there and 2 marsh side. But what I'm gonna do is quick travel to the, well, either to Brotherhood or to Diamond City. I'm not sure which one would be the best. No, Brotherhood probably has more fitting ammunition, so Nick probably gets some kind of an upgrade once we complete the Winter's quest. I feel he can probably then leave it behind. Nick Valentine role. Well, if not that, at some point. There's a lot of water in this game.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill.
Looking through the perks, I noticed ability. It's Aqua Girl, probably Aqua Man, depending on your gender. You stop taking radiation damage from water, and you can breathe underwater. So it's basically become an Argonian. But because the game has such a significant amount of water areas, I'm wondering if
Attention!
it could be useful.
Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
How can I help you, Knight?
Good afternoon to you, too.
Dense
I prefer
palette.
laser weapons myself.
I actually have some blood
Leaves that
samples.
memorable ozone smell behind.
Who wanted blood samples? It's the mole rat woman.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
If you need a little extra persuasion to help with those farmers, I've got plenty of tools here you could use.
Set me up?
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
I'm really interested. 10mm pistols. Automatic laser pistols. Sure, just a little. Tactical calibrated combat shotgun. Short combat rifles. It's worth 400. What do you have? Do I want weapons? Missile launcher. Gatling laser. A lot of laser rifles. Minigun. Don't particularly want any of these. Brotherhood of Steel upgrades. Mando Keysens. Junk. Do I get some ammunition? Missile launcher targeting computer. Laser short stock. Gatling laser receiver. Ah, okay, ammunition. Fusion cells. Should I get something else? Shotgun shells. Give it to me. And then as many fusion cells as we can afford. 326 cabs. So 64. Fine. Plus weaponry, gain ammunition. Let's go.
Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
I'll end it here. We're very close to our destination, but at the same time I'm sort of interested in...
Dumb and ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Yeah. I'm interested in looking at the surrounding areas a bit. Yeah, I'm seeing some kind of cottage here and 2 locations near the lake. Are they really all that interesting? Either way, I'm going to the Skylines flight 1981 and don't really know where to go from there. Doesn't really matter. Either we're gonna check the northern lake or we're gonna head south and more or less go to the intended target area. I'm sure just going to the general area is not gonna be good enough anyway, so... we can't really rest here. It's not that kind of an area.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Yeah, I'm intent to agree on that. Lot of radiation. Okay. Looking at this, that's the cottage, the lighted area. Behind that is another signal tower. There's a lake, there's a lakeside. So that's where we're going.